In your telecom network, which is thousands of sites, in an environment that is constantly changing, and where technologies are constantly evolving, do you wish to have a greater control over field operations at each of the sites? How do you ensure consistency and improve efficiency in your operations when your assets are distributed in such an uncontrolled environment? What we need is focus. We need to take focused site-specific decisions. What decisions are we talking about? Well, decisions taken for reducing OPEX can be classified into two categories. Some of them are CAPEX-based, like DCDG, FCU, new battery technologies, deployment of renewables, etc. While the second category involves tweaking the operating strategy. This involves changing the operational settings of equipments at the sites. These are like low-hanging fruits, which have the potential to deliver significant savings without any cost. Our analysis has shown that the traditional manner in which these decisions are taken leads to suboptimal performance. Why? Because each site is unique. Characteristics vary from site to site. But sites are grouped based on certain criteria, and the same decision applies for the entire group. What may be good for the group may not be best for each site. Manually customizing these decisions for each site would be time-consuming and difficult, as data analytics capabilities are not available to the field teams. Now, how about an automated tool to make these decisions? The tool would give directly actionable and easy-to-implement operational settings to the field teams, and initiative recommendations which maximize your return on investments made towards expense reduction. Our field trials have demonstrated up to 28% OPEX reduction through optimal operational decisions by doing site-specific analysis. 28% OPEX reduction just by optimized operations, no CAPEX involved. How does this tool work? This tool analyzes the operational data, infrastructure data, and weather data for each site. Then for initiatives it evaluates multiple technologies, multiple vendors, and multiple capacities. And for operating strategy, it evaluates multiple operating strategies in a simulation environment, and then comes up with recommendations which optimize the power cost at each site. Let us look at two typical usage scenarios of the tool. First case, battery replacement. The tool would monitor the health of the battery through battery health reports, analyze the site's operational, infrastructure and weather data, perform an ROI analysis on multiple battery technologies, capacities, and vendor options, and then recommend the most optimal replacement time and model for best return on investment at each site. Now the second case, solar deployment. The tool analyzes third-party solar radiation data for the site location, perform an ROI analysis on multiple technologies, capacities, and vendor options, analyze the site's operational, infrastructure and weather data, does a cost-benefit analysis versus other available options, like increasing battery capacity, new battery technology, etc., monitors energy prices periodically, and then recommend the most optimal replacement time and model for best return on investment at each site. In an environment with increasing energy costs and regulatory requirements on green telecom, we need an automated tool to maximize benefits from investments made towards OPEX reduction in green initiatives. Optenet. Optimizing telecom networks.